Hello friends, thanks for joining me. We have a bit of an upper body and core focus session ahead, suitable for everyone, including our preggie and postpartum gals. Nothing needed, just you, your body, and a couple of biceps and triceps. Okay, so we're gonna start on the mat in all fours. Let's begin, hands under shoulders, knees underneath your hips. All right, spreading those fingertips out nice and wide. And then from there, let's just start with a cat stretch, rounding to the ceiling. So really think about splitting your shoulder blades apart. And then drop your belly, gaze goes forward and kind of spread those collarbones. And again, let's take two more there. Really travel through range. Scoop, tuck, and lift. And then sink it down, opening up that chest, spiral those shoulders back. Let's go for one more. Lift up like the harbour bridge, high as you can. And then glide those shoulder blades towards each other. Open that chest, finding that neutral. Let's take a little twist. We're gonna reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Really push into the floor and then take your thread. We're gonna keep it moving. Soft elbow slides, ooh, crack, crack, crack. And then we're gonna slide, reach all the way back up and thread it through. Feels good. Let's go for one more on this side. Nice big lift and reach. And then thread it through. We're gonna keep it moving, like I said, pop that right hand under shoulder. Left hand takes that reach to ceiling, open proud. And then dive and thread. And again, reach. It's not so much how far along the mat you get that arm, it's how much can you wring out your ribs. Two more, up you go. Last one on this side. Open it up and thread. Coming back, your hand is underneath your shoulder, fingertips reaching forward. Okay, now from here, elbows straight. Let's sink your breastbone. Feel your shoulder blades wrap around your ribs and then spread them apart. So sink the breastbone and lift it. It's like it's floating. It's a separate entity. And your shoulder blades all the while wrap around and then lift and spread. Try not to hitch while you do that. Think about gliding them down your back a little bit so you feel that connection in that lower part between your shoulder blades. Lubricating, shoulders over those ribs, getting a bit more range each time. Three more, then we're gonna add that lower body. Curl those toes under in preparation. Two more. Last sink, I then want you to lift your breastbone. Lift the hips, take a fold, you find a down dog. Chest to thighs, drop the heels. Then fold at the knees, the hips, flat back, find the floor, drop your breastbone, lift your breastbone. Lift the hips, find your fold to your down dog. Drop the heels, shift it forward, find that flat back as you lower to mat, drop the breastbone and lift. So increasing that warmth in your shoulders while also moving through that lower body. We can't leave it out completely. And lift, fold the chest. Think breastbone to the thighs, not just that chin. And drop, lower. Now this time, rather than letting your knees come all the way to the mat, can you just come down to a hover? Sink the breastbone, lift it, and then pike back up to that down dog. By all means, if you need to lower your knees to the mat, you can. Otherwise, hold the hover, drop, lift. A little stronger through the thighs, stronger through the shoulders. Three more like that. This is the warm-up after all. Drop, lift, and fold. Let's go two more. Flat back, knees just hover. Lift and fold. Oh, that's a bit more range, good. Drop it down, let's go 5 glides here, either in hover or knees down. 4 more, elbows straight, and 3, and 2. Last one, lift, pike the hips to ceiling, take a little pedal, bend and stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, drop both heels. Let's fold those knees down. Just take a little child's pose. Reach those hands forward, hips back, drop them down low and really reach long through those fingertips, okay? So we're enjoying a stretch, but we're also setting ourselves up for what's to come next. So those arms are really nice and long. You're pressing those hips down. Thumbs reach towards center, fingertips reach forward. All right, now from here, we're gonna take a shift forward. I want you to glide your shoulders over your wrists, tuck your tailbone, you end up in a kneeling plank. So if you need to adjust your hands a little bit, go for it. Then let's send those hips back to that crouch position, okay? Create space for your belly if you need to. All right, so this, as I said, this is appropriate for our preggies as well. Tucking that tailbone, find that kneeling plank, and then sending those hips back. So yes, this is a plank. Looks a lot like an ab exercise, but it's very much about your shoulders as well. Gives you a great opportunity to set your upper body foundation there. Open the chest, gaze it slightly forward, back you go. And what we're looking to avoid is that sag of your lower back and the collapse of your chest each time you hit that plank. We're gonna layer. Okay, next time you find that kneeling plank, you hold it. Wrap your elbows. We're gonna take a tricep press. Chest lowers towards the mat. You rise, then you take that retreat. Hips back over to your heels. Retreat, which is a bit of a treat. Okay, then glide it forward, tuck the tailbone. Wrap the elbows, drop the chest. You rise, and then back you go. Now, it doesn't matter what it looks like, guys. It might be a micro bend through the elbows. The only way you're gonna get better at these tricep presses is by doing them. Okay, we do break down the movements a lot in a lot of our classes. This kneeling plank opportunity is a really good way to practice that depth. Aim that breastbone first. All right, and think narrow elbows. Might be a little bend, but trust yourself, okay? You can always go a bit further than you think. All right, let's go for another 4 here. Tuck and rise. 3 to go. How narrow can you get those elbows? Are they touching your ribs? Scoop. 2 to go. Roll it forward, proud chest. On the next one, let's glide it forward and let's go for 5. All right, I'll tell you where we're going. So tuck that tailbone 5 in a row, guys. Drop and lift. 4 to go. Think it's breastbone down, not so much the chin. And 3. Let's go triceps. Whew. And 2. Lift. Last one, lift. Send it back. Great work. And relax. So good. Just shift your ribs from side to side. All right, let's change the focus from the back of the arms into the front of the chest. Now I'm going to set you up in position 1, which is our kind of foundation position to start. So fingertips slightly turned in, knees under your hips, your back is nice and flat. Then I want you just to shift forward a little bit. So we're definitely loading up those arms. Now we're going to take a slow count of 3 to lower your chest. It's a 3, 2, 1. We rise for 1. Lower 3, 2, 1. Rise for 1. Now notice as I lower, it's my chest that leads and I'm not collapsing into that lower back. Okay? So you really want to feel this load across your chest in your pecs. And you really want to avoid that sag of your lower back. That's where that core really comes in. If you're not feeling enough in your arms, shift your weight further forward. It's so tempting to sit back into the hips, but that's not what we're here for. All right, keep that pace going. So it's a 3 count down, it's a 1 count up. That might be plenty. If you want more, take those knees back, tuck that tailbone, find your kneeling plank. It's a 3, 2, 1, and a lift from there. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to keep my knees under my hips. I'm human. This is my 3rd class I've filmed today after teaching 2. So those arms are feeling the pinch. All right, 3 more at this pace, then we're going to change it up. In 2. 1 more, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse it. Drop for 1, rise 3, 2, 1. Drop for 1, rise 3, 2, 1. So drop and catch. 3, 2, 1. All right, no doubt that chest is feeling warm. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Let's go 4 more rounds. Drop. 3, 2, 1. 2 to go. We're going to go halfway. Lifting all the way up. Let's drop it halfway. Shift your weight forward. Little pulses, guys. Push and push. You've got 8. Tuck your chin for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh! Lift it up. Geez, that feels. Okay, open out those knees. Flip your palms up, guys. Reach those hands away. Let that chest drop. So good. All right, so palms are up to the ceiling. Really wrap your elbows in. Let that chest drop. Feel that stretch across your front. You can lift your hips if you need to. You can rest your forehead to the mat. Take a breath. And then flip those palms coming up from there. Okay, we're going to take a little side support position. So we're going to have your right elbow underneath your shoulder. Okay, so take your time to set up there. You don't want it too far away, you don't want it too close towards you, okay? Setting up nicely, your bottom knee is bent and we're gonna straighten out that top leg. Okay, top arm reaches to ceiling. If you wanna add a dumbbell at this point in that top hand, you feel free. All right, then from there, we're going to lift into your side support. So lift the hips, lots of space between your right waist and the mat. We're gonna thread that top hand like a needle through the gap. You're gonna reach that arm back to the ceiling, lower the hips back down. Okay, so step by step, you lift, take your thread. Again, this looks like just an ab exercise, but surprise, surprise, how much are you feeling in that right shoulder right now? Okay, so that's really providing a lot of support while those hips work to lift. Take that thread, open the arm and lower. If you start to feel a little strain in the neck, feel free to look down towards your right wrist, fingertips the whole time. Otherwise, you can follow that left hand with your gaze. Let's go 4 more here. And lift. You've got 3. And 2. Side support, always tough. It's just that right side in isolation. Last one, let's lift that arm up. We're just gonna pulse the hips, lift and lift. Really lift from that bottom hip. Keep lots of space between your right waist and the mat. 8 and 7, stretch to come in. 6 and 5, you've got 4, 3, 2, you might like to just hold there. If you've got more, guys, hand to floor, slide that leg behind you. It's that full side plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. Lower it down, stagger those legs. Bring that right heel to your left knee. Slide that right hip across, reach your arms out wide, and then take that cartwheel. Sweet relief through that right side. Open up through the ribs, the armpit. Take a little corkscrew down, gaze lowers towards the mat, but stay lifted through your trunk, and then unwind, face forward. And again, 2 more twists, gaze it down. Gaze it forward. 1 more, rotate. Coming forward and then cartwheel the other way. Right hand to floor. Reach that left arm up and over, splay through the ribs, and then coming up from there. Now, let's pivot around. So you're gonna end up with your feet flat to the mat, hands behind you. So fingertips facing towards your bottom. Okay, this can be, you know, a bit of a stretch for those with tight shoulders. So what I want you to really think about is opening up across your chest. So shine that breastbone up. Okay, you can adjust your hand position a little as you need throughout. Now, from here, wrap the elbows tight. We're gonna take a bend. As you bend your elbows, your chest goes back with the arms. You then stretch, straighten the elbows. From there, keep that chest proud. We're gonna squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up, lower those hips back, keep the chest proud. Take the bend of the elbows, lower the chest. You lift, and then lift up through the hips, drive into the heels, lower back down, bend the elbows. They're narrow, and rise. Lift those hips, abs, glutes, and lower. So really, I should have called this a full body workout if we're honest. Lift, we're all about honesty here. Bend those elbows, drive it up, and lift. Let's add a pulse in each direction. So you drop it down, pulse it lower. Lift all the way. Lift the hips, dip halfway, squeeze, lift, drop all the way. Staying active the whole time. So there's no collapse across your chest or your hips. Halfway and lift. Drop it down. All the way back. Little pulse. Lift. All the way up. Halfway down and lift and lower. 3 more rounds like this. Woo. And lift. Drop. Lift. Lower the hips. 2 more. But it's not over, as I'm sure you can imagine. And lift, you drop. Last round. We're gonna meet with those hips at the top, guys. Just that halfway drop, squeeze and lift. Halfway drop and lift. So your gaze goes forward, and then it goes to the ceiling. 8 here, and 7. Drive through the heels. We're gonna lower the hips in 6. In 5, parallel knees. Open the chest, and 4. Big ass if we're tight across those shoulders. I know it's good for us. In 2. Last one. Lift. Let's drop those hips. Chest proud. Bend the elbows. Wrap them in tight. Pulse it back for 10. 9, 8, you got it, 7, wrap, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lift it up. Shake out those arms. Just cross those legs over, guys. Let's just reach that right arm up behind your back. Grab that elbow, press your head into that arm. Take a side stretch up and over to your left. Keep pushing back, opening up that tricep. Catching your breath for a moment. Release the arms, shoulder roll. Left arm reaches up and behind. Grab that elbow, press your head back, side stretch to the left. Then coming up, give them a little roll out. We've got our side supports on the other side. Brief moment to forget about those, which is nice. Okay, left elbow, let's set it up nicely under your shoulder, okay? So not too far away, not too scrunched, knees stacked. This is your opportunity if you want dumbbell in that right hand. Straighten out that top leg, really anchor that foot, reach that right arm up to ceiling. Okay, create space. Let's find that lift, side support, lift through the hips. We're gonna thread, right arm comes into the space under your waist, you reach the arm up, you lower the hips down. And again, expect to feel so different. This side's always a lot easier because I'm a lefty. Okay, that might be different for you. And lower, and lift, and thread. Lift it up and lower, take your time. So as you lower the hips, you wanna show restraint so you don't collapse into that left shoulder like so. That's not gonna feel nice, okay? The harder you work, the better it's actually gonna feel. You're gonna work the right areas rather than strain the areas you don't want to. And lift, thread it through. 5 here. Keep that top leg long and energized. 4 more. Feel those obliques start to kick in, that hip on the left. In 2, we hold it up. Last thread, we're gonna hold it up at the top. Reaching that hand, start to pulse those hips. You lift and lift. All right, if you wanna take that progression, hand can come to mat, straighten that bottom leg behind the top for those final pulses. 8, 7, 6, hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes, there you go. You made it. Come all the way up. Left heel to that right knee. Pull that left butt cheek across the mat a little bit. Reach those arms wide. Take that cartwheel to the right. Left arm comes up and over. Feels like magic. Stay lifted as you find that little twist. So gaze goes down. And then gaze goes forward as you open. And again, 2 more. Twist it down. Open it up. 1 more. Open it up. And then let's cartwheel up and over the other way. Left hand finds the mat, reach it over. And then let's bring that right hand down, bringing those knees back through center, curl those toes under, pike your hips up, take that little pedal. Like magic, those legs should be heaps freer than before, I know mine are. Drop both heels down, soften the knees. Just take that forward fold, walking those hands in, elbows. Take a hold in with each opposite hand. Take a little rock, shake out that head, hang heavy. Let the arms go. Slowly we rise, scooping through that belly. Head and shoulders at the top, take that little roll. Shoulders should feel great. Well done, guys. Great effort.